Hey everybody, my name's Austin with Fender and I'm going to show you how to put together your Fender Cruiser. This is the box your Fender bike will come in. Inside of the box are two smaller boxes, one containing your charger and the other containing the pedals, manual, and headlight. First step in assembling your bike is removing all the packaging from your bike. The tools you will need to assemble your bike are a 4, 5, and 6 millimeter Allen wrench, a Phillips screwdriver, a 10 and 15 millimeter open-ended wrench, and some general purpose grease. Whenever doing any work on your Fender bike, you should start by removing the battery, including assembly. First, remove the seat and insert the key into the battery and push inwards and turn it to the unlock position. Now simply pull upwards on the handle and then you can put it on the charger so it's ready once you're done assembling the bike. If you don't have a bike stand, we recommend using the edge of the box to hold the bike upright during assembly. Next part you want to do is install the handlebar and handlebar stem. Remove the plastic protective cap and insert the handlebar stem into the bike. Now connect any of the cables that were disconnected by aligning the two arrows and pushing them together. Next, flip the bike upside down to put the front wheel on. Then remove the plastic piece in between the front fork and remove both plastic end caps from the wheel. Loosen up the axle nuts on either side of the wheel. Then you'll want to insert the wheel into the front fork and make sure to line up the brake rotor in between the pads and the caliper. Hand tighten the axle nuts and then use your 15 millimeter open end wrench to tighten these all the way down. Next thing we're going to do is put the pedals on the bike. They are marked left and right. This is very important because the left pedal is reverse threaded. Start by adding lubrication to the threads on the crank arm. Now insert the left pedal into the left crank arm by turning it counterclockwise to tighten it. Hand tighten this all the way down and then use a 15 millimeter wrench to tighten it the rest of the way. For the right pedal, follow the same steps, only turning it clockwise to tighten. Now we want to make sure the handlebars are tight. To do this, stand over the front wheel and hold it between your legs and try to turn the handlebars. If they move independently of the tire, you'll want to tighten the bolt in the middle of the stem with a 6 millimeter Allen wrench until the handlebars can no longer rotate. To attach the front fender, you may have to bend the support arms to align everything correctly. First, let's unscrew the bolt from the top of the fork and slide the fender from the back and attach the fender and headlight by threading the bolt through the headlight and fender bracket and attach the nylock nut on the back side. Do not tighten completely at this point. Now attach the fender support arms to the bottom of the front fork on the outside and tighten the bolts down completely using a 4 millimeter Allen wrench. Now that the bottom bolts are tightened, let's go ahead and tighten the top completely using a 5 millimeter Allen wrench and a 10 millimeter open-ended wrench. Now that the bolt is tight, we can swivel the headlight down and plug in the small red 90-degree connector. Then fold the headlight back up. At the bottom of the basket, unscrew one bolt completely and unscrew the other bolt only a little bit until we can push the support arm into the clamp on the bottom of the basket. Then screw the other bolt back into place, leaving the support arm loose. Then unscrew the top two bolts and slide them into the bracket on the front of the handlebars and attach the basket by screwing on the nylock nuts. Unscrew the bolts on the front of the fork, put the support arm on the inside of the front fork tabs, and with the screw head and washer facing outwards, slide the bolt through and thread on the nylock nut. Do the same for the other side and tighten down all the bolts now that they are in place. After you've completed these steps and your battery is fully charged, you can put it back on your bike. First, make sure the switch on the battery is still in the unlock position. Now line up the rails of the battery and base plate and slide the battery down completely. Now turn the switch from the unlock to the off position. Now we will be adding lubrication into the seat post tube and replace the seat post. Make sure the seat post clamp is tight enough so it can't be turned from side to side. Then we will turn the switch on the battery to the on position. Now you are ready to ride your Fender bike. If you have any questions about your bike, you can email us at support@ridefender.com. You can also check on our website, ridefender.com. Congratulations on purchasing your Fender bike.